Hello and welcome back. My name is Nick Marchese, the brand ambassador for OneSource Video, and we are here at the B&H booth at Central Hall, NAB 2019 for the OneSource Video production workflow. I am here with John Wetzel, the product manager for Boxcast. John, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you.
So first off, I mean, how excited is the show right now?
Oh, it's buzzing. I mean, it's just opened up, and there's people everywhere. They're loving what's going on.
I think it's because of Boxcast. They're
I
swinging
think it's
by
because of the Boxcaster Pro.
It is. So you know what? Let's start here. So I'm really interested in this because I think that right now live stream is probably is at its best right now. I mean,
Yeah, live streaming is really hot. There are so many people that are trying to get into it or being introduced to it, and a lot of that's because it's become much easier to do. And many more people are going to want to watch live content than ever before because it's extremely engaging.
right, and even in many different places, right? I mean, in sports or houses of worship. Independent broadcast, people are doing their own newscasts as well. So there's so many opportunities for it. So tell us a little bit about Boxcast. Introduce us to what you guys do, your mission. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Boxcast is an end-to-end live video streaming solution. We make it extremely easy for anyone to live stream their content. We do that by providing a streaming service. We're a full CDN if you're on the technical side more familiar with that. And we also make hardware encoders. And pretty much empower people with whatever your workflow is to be able to get that content where you want it live.
That's incredible. Now, something I always love is, when I look at the Boxcast website, you say it's simple, it's reliable, it's affordable. Can you speak more about that? I mean, that's incredible for live streaming.
So live streaming is extremely complicated, and it can get really complex with a lot of custom setups, transcoding, tons of different profiles that you're trying to work through. And at Boxcast, we tried to pare all of that down and make that so someone with no experience can step in, use our product, and get their content, their sports, their message out to the world.
So you're really making it more attainable for people that want to spread their message or whatever they're working on?
Exactly. Way more accessible to whoever it is.
That's really awesome. So I just want to ask you really first, so as a product manager now, you have a history as well personally with production, and that's how you got involved in this?
Yeah, I have some background in video and camera work. For me, my background is in design actually. So
wow, okay.
When I came in to join Boxcast, my first project was working on developing the Boxcaster Pro from scratch.
Wow. Okay. So we'll definitely take a look at that then. So actually, you know what? Let's talk about the Boxcaster Pro. Let's introduce it because it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's sitting right in front of us.
This is it.
So what are the features? How does it work? How do we use it?
Right. So the Boxcaster Pro is a live video streaming encoder, and it is has a number of. It's an extremely flexible device. It's an HEVC encoder. It's got either an HDMI or an SDI input, as well as XLR inputs. So no matter really what your workflow is, this is going to work for you.
So, and like you're saying, it really doesn't matter the camera either, as long as you have input options for HDMI, SDI. So you really can just get going with anything.
Exactly, and it's a 12G SDI and HDMI 2.0,
wow.
So you're fully equipped. If you have a 4K workflow going on for recording, you absolutely can feed that right into us, and we'll stream it for you.
That's incredible. So now, this is the hardware, but you guys also make software, and there's also some new pricing. I know some NAB announced some new pricing.
Yep.
So talk about the software, talk about that new pricing, how that works.
Yeah, so we're really excited to announce some new pricing that we're rolling out, and it's really incredible where we've now wrapped in the Boxcaster with our streaming service. So normally people have to pay for the service, and when you buy the Boxcaster Pro, it actually comes with a full year of that service built in.
Incredible.
So that's over $1,000 value that you're getting for the Boxcaster Pro.
That's awesome. So now talk about the platform, about the service, the dashboard. How does that work, and how does that set you guys uniquely different than other live streaming services as well?
Yeah, so the Boxcast platform has a whole ton of features. At a basic level, it helps you set up the encoder, the actual device, so you just feed your output feed from your live production into the Boxcaster or Boxcaster Pro, and you set it up there, you schedule a broadcast, and then you can send it wherever you would like. So one of the great things is flexibility of having multiple destinations where you can stream to. So if you want to go to your website, if you want to go to Facebook, if you want to go to YouTube, if you want to go to Twitch, if you want to go to to Apple TV, to a Roku, to Amazon
wow.
Fire TV,
so you're
wherever you want to go.
So you're streaming one thing in all those different places at the same time.
Exactly. You can have your content wherever your viewers are. That's where you want your content, and that's what we enable you to do.
That's incredible. So now, what's the little guy down here? This is a Boxcaster that you said as well?
This is the Boxcaster. It's our more introductory device. You got an HDMI input and some RCA inputs as well if you do want to pull external sound, which is quite nice.
Oh, nice.
And so this is you can stream to social directly from the Boxcaster. So being able to stream to Facebook or YouTube is built right in. You can set that up. You don't actually need a plan anymore. So that was something that we've changed here at the show, and we're really excited that you can just buy the device for $399 and you're ready to go up and streaming to social.
That's incredible. So something I'm very interested in talking about is that it's, the streaming is awesome, how simple it is, but I'm also thinking about how conceptual it is. For example, let's say someone's doing an event. They're doing a webinar or something, and they want to charge tickets. Now, I've heard of people saying that, okay, go to this website, register first, then come back, and that sounds ridiculous, but you guys have an answer to that, don't you?
Right, we do. So, obviously, if you're producing really great content, a lot of people are going to want to make money from that content because you might be charging for the in-person experience for someone to attend, so you might as well charge online. And again, like everything we do at Boxcast, we try to make that extremely easy for our broadcasters. So all you have to do is set a ticket price, and the viewers will be prompted. They'll be allowed to watch a 90-minute preview or 90-second preview, and once they're done with that, they'll be asked to purchase to be able to watch the stream. So you can say your ticket price, charge $10 for that live content, and then immediately be able to generate revenue, and we'll just send you a check.
That's really awesome, and I think it really opens up a lot of possibilities for new companies and organizations to try things.
Absolutely.
Maybe they don't have a venue that they can go to, so you say, well, you know what, we're going to do it here, we're going to stream it out, a lot more accessible. So, I mean, really, you guys are really reaching globally across the world with the way you get content out there.
Yeah, I mean, when it's on the internet, anyone can find it, anyone can get to it, anyone can watch it, and that's that's the beauty of live video streaming.
Right, and now how does the cloud work as well? You guys have a cloud that's built into the dashboard too.
Yeah,
right?
So the dashboard does run on the cloud, and so you're immediately, whenever you stream, that video is automatically recorded to the cloud. So, and once it's there, you can trim it right on our online thing. You don't have to do any extreme post-production. You can then export that, send it to Vimeo or YouTube, download it. You can do a lot with the content once it's up there.
That's awesome. So now the Boxcaster Pro, it's been out for a year now. What are your customers saying? Who are your big clients that you have? What are they saying? Give us some feedback on that.
So we've got a whole lot of different people using it. We've got people using it for Division I sports. We've got professional sports teams using it for things like press conferences or things that are more lower touch production. We've got some house of worship that have really complex setups, and they're streaming absolutely gorgeous video out of it. And one of the things that we've heard the most from our customers is that they really love the flexibility of the device. So whether that's the ability to stream and then pack it all up and move on to the next destination as a videographer, because it's in a compact size, it comes in a portable, hard carrying case, already ready to go, and you're pretty much good for almost any workflow. So from an audio perspective, you can go embedded on your SDI, you can go embedded on HDMI, you can go with a 1/4 inch, with an XLR input, really whatever production workflow you find yourself in, you're going to be okay.
And it's funny that you mentioned production workflow, because here right now at the One Source video production workflow here at B&H in Central Hall, Boxcast, you guys are one of our featured providers
we
here.
Are.
And it's so interesting to me because I can see how you can use this in the extent that you can keep things small and compact, but you can also hook it up to large switcher devices and having everything feeding through mixers. So it really seems like a very versatile solution.
It is. It's real versatile, and we're happy to be exhibiting alongside all these other great products because I think that's where you understand the product the best, is when it's not just on its own in isolation. So at the show, we're showing the pass-through capability of the Boxcaster, which is another one of the features that we love. So we have not only the SDI or HDMI inputs, but we have HDMI and SDI outputs as well.
Wow.
So the purpose of those is that it doesn't have to be that last stop in your production workflow. You're always looking at that one moment where you're like, oh man, if I only had, one more output or something like that, and you got to find a splitter, and then that
it's not a dead
adds
end.
Another link to the chain,
right.
And, so we want to be able to keep that clean for people, and so it's a great capability, and that's one of the things we're showcasing in this workflow today.
That's really awesome. So now, how about some other things that you guys do throughout the year for people to learn about the products? Do you guys do trainings or webinars or things that people can actually learn more about it as well?
Absolutely. We do a ton of webinars, probably about once a month, and then we also put out a lot of great content on YouTube. So Boxcast YouTube channel is a tremendous place to just go get educated about live video streaming, about video production, and it's something that we just love to do for our customers and for people that are interested in video streaming.
That's really awesome. So we were talking about, again, different pricing and specials. So these are actually available at the show in the B&H booth as well. They're doing sales.
Right.
So just again, remind people of those specials that are going on right now that we have.
So it's $34.95 for the Boxcaster Pro, and that includes a full year of streaming, which is a $1,200 value. It's really incredible. So it's pretty much a complete year of streaming free that you're getting when you purchase that. And the Boxcaster is available for $399, which is a new pricing on that, and we're really excited about what the capabilities that it enables. It enables you to do is just one device and be able to stream to Facebook or YouTube.
That's great. And just so we know, again, if people want to learn more about the product, where can we direct them to go?
Yeah, so you can always go to our website, boxcast.com, or you can look us up on B&H. It's one of the best places to go and learn about all the specs and the details of the product.
That's fantastic. John, thanks so much for sharing with us so much about
Thanks
the Boxcast.
We're
going to be here all week right here, One Source Video at the production workflow at the B&H booth in Central Hall. If you want to learn more about Boxcast and all of our other featured vendors, feel free to come by. Also check us out at One Source Video on social media, onesourcevideo.com. We'll see you soon.